What up, chat? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Unk Podcast. You all know where my vote is at. I'm going to click this 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Let the games begin, peoples. My vape takes about 30 seconds to get up to 10. And after that, we is off to the races, people. Bad shite crazy. What's the deal, brother? How you been, man? I was thinking about you yesterday. Glad all is well, sir. Hope all is well, but I'm glad you still on this side of the turf. You know what I mean, brother? Are you good though? That's all I want to know. As long as you good, bro. The legend. What up, the legend? TH legend. It took a little longer than 3 seconds this time. It took exactly 1 full minute. Wow. Legend said worked a 12-hour shift yesterday. All right. That's money right there, bruh. That's that bread, fam. That cake, son. Them chavos, B. Let me ask you something. Do you get time and a half for a day that you work past 8 hours? Or do you only get time and a half if you go over 40 for the week? Doing a 12-hour tomorrow, hour mid, quit, and out closer, and our close is not there. OT after 40. I think it's like that everywhere, but I don't know. I've heard something about some people that even if they don't work 40 for the week, once they go over 8 hours for the day, they get overtime. That sounds kind of crazy. But as you all see, the title is Vaping versus Smoking. Now, that's kind of scandalous, though, because full disclosure, I've been both a vapor and a smoker. And I personally do not trust any kind of oil vape, any kind of e liquid, nothing like that. But I know that combustion is not the way either. And I prefer a dry herb vape where you put your own materials in the vape. It heats those materials up to whatever temperature you choose. Well, 430 is the max out on this. And now there's no combustion, just straight vapor. But you don't have to use some kind of substance with all kinds of heavy metals and all of this kind of junk inside of it. So me personally, my vote is for vaping, but only certain kind of vaping. And this particular vape is amazing. The drier vapes, at least the ones of the past, they didn't usually hit that hard. This one does. It's what makes me feel like I'm smoking, but it tastes so much better. And I was just wondering what y'all was thinking. So who has an opinion? Anybody in the chat? Do you either vape or smoke? And if you do, why? The one that you, why do you vape? Why do you smoke? Or why do you do both? I have been at a point in my life where I have done both vaping and smoking simultaneously. Not like at the same time, literally, but in the same day, I'll vape a little bit, smoke a little bit. I smoked my competition on the bike. Pause. Yo, that was a great, great pause right there. So, I have two amazing pauses. Oh no, never mind. Both of those pauses are from yesterday. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and beg for some likes. I see there's 19 people watching and only one of you like the stream. If you would not mind, if and only if you're enjoying this, please like the stream so this way YouTube will recommend this stream to people that are like-minded. My man said Unc be a post smoke. Nah, you must got a different Unc. You must be talking about a completely different Unc, sir. Definitely not me. But yeah, so I smoked. Sheesh. The first thing I ever smoked, pause, it was not a cigarette. I'll tell you that much right now. It was sure as hell was green. And I was actually anti-cigarette. It took 2 years before I smoked a cigarette after I had already been smoking, you know, the good herb. My first time ever smoking was ugh, 1997. 1997. That shit is crazy, dude. That don't even sound right. And I'll tell you a funny story about my first time getting high. Not even my first time smoking, because my first time smoking is part of this story, but it wasn't the whole story. So I had already wanted to smoke. This dude that I worked for, him and his friend used to smoke in front of me all the time and be laughing and all that shit. And I'm like, dude, I want to smoke that shit. But Buddy wasn't gonna trade any with me. Well, I wasn't gonna. I'm reading someone's chat and talking to something. Wasn't gonna pass any to me. Was good, was good radium too. So now, I had to find somebody in my own age group or school or whatever that would sell me some or whatever, right? So I had a friend that was smoking, and he got some, and we rolled up half of it, what he had, smoked it, got nothing from it, and then tried again, rolled up half of what he had. I mean, the rest of what he had, got nothing from it. I'm like, yo, this is bullshit. It turned out to be some really, really garbage bud. And it was a very small amount, like $5 worth. Then I went out and got me $20 worth of some really, really good shit. I rolled it up in a Philly blunt instead of a paper like we did the first time. And that got me wrecked. And my dumb ass first thought was, oh, it must be because of the Philly blunt. So that's it. I never looked back. I never smoked papers again. Like I only smoked blunts after that. For many, many years. And this thing would have not only been way better on my lungs, but way better on my pocket in two different ways. First of all, it makes it last way longer. Pause. Second of all, it doesn't smell. So I used to smoke at work. I used to have a commission-based job, um, where parents would bring their kids to buy shit, and I'd be smoking out in this place, stinking the whole fucking place up, thinking I'm getting away with something 'cause I'm blowing in an air conditioning vent. And I know all the parents knew what the fuck I was doing in that truck. So I could only imagine how much money that I actually lost because of that. Parents didn't want to bring their kids to my ice cream truck. And then on top of that, how much money I spent on the shit because I was going through it. So this, for me, back in the day, would have been a beautiful thing. What up, Lucy? Everybody, meet Lucy. Lucy is especial, and not especial in a dumb way. Especial in the original way that word was meant, like as a good thing. Like Lucy, she can be a little difficult at times, but she's a really good person, and she's really loyal, and she's really honest. And she is the type of person that anybody would ever be lucky to have as a friend. And all of you should get fair warning, because if I was to ever fuck up my opportunity to be friends with somebody like Lucy, I probably never forgive myself for that. So I'll make sure that all of you peoples know, that just because she needs a 4-point restraint doesn't mean that, you know, you're not luckier to know her than not. Ain't that true, Lucy? By the way, Lucy rides motorcycles, so she's cool. And Lucy serves our country, so you owe her. Yeah. I am very excited. Thank you, Lucy. I am very excited. Pause, not like that. But because my only complaint is the battery doesn't last all that long. I hit this thing like 4 times. This is the fourth time, like fourth session, fifth session. Nah, fourth. Since it's bad, four and change. Because I full charge this morning, had a session. Then I plugged it back in, but it didn't go full. And then I had 4 sessions, this being the fourth after that. And I got like 1 bar left on the battery. But here's why I'm excited. This has a removable battery that goes right here. I've ever never actually had a vape with a removable battery. Always the ones that I had. Once they die, that's it. You gotta sit there and charge it. And wait until it's charged. This one takes other batteries. So I bought two more batteries and I bought a charger that can charge two batteries at a time. And going forward, hopefully, I shouldn't have to worry about running out of battery because I can just swap it out, pop it on the charger. Yeah, legend. See, that's why I say the legend's the one up. I got an Italian bike too. It's called a Massey. And I got content. B. What you think this is, man? Legend said, I got an Italian bike too, and I got content on my channel. What? Who want what, B? I ain't even playing in this bitch. That's what Legend said. He say that. But you gotta do Cardi. That's way better. I wouldn't go that far, Legend. I wouldn't go that far at all. I'd take an e-bike over a Ducati any day, sir. Because reliability matters to me. All right. So it looks like this is Kate. Yeah, but to anybody that just joined, we're talking about vaping versus smoking. And I personally believe that the vaping is healthier with a caveat. Well, let's say it like this, that smoking is less healthy with a caveat. I don't believe that e-liquids are at all safe. Not even a little bit. Um, but this particular vape that I use, it vapes dry herbs. And they have these very convenient dose. And I'm not sponsored, by the way, peoples. I'm so not sponsored that like don't even buy nothing from these people because I'm not gonna get paid from it. But so here's my little smell proof pouch because even though the vapor don't stink like that, the unit itself starts to smell. The more you use it because you know, it's hot herbs in there. But I now attached with the key rate, excuse me, my dosing capsule dispenser. So this is the last one. It holds four, and then one in the chamber. So this is my magazine holds four, and then you keep one in the chamber. But that's it. That's all there is. These little dosing capsules that hold point 0.2. So it takes a gram to fill five of these. And as you can see, there's some longevity to these things, man. Some real longevity. I'll say there's a 6-minute timer on that thing, right? And I will legit go through the whole 6 minutes and then need to turn it back on again because there's still more to extract. See, and that's one thing that I like about the vaping too, is the simple fact that it's not like when you smoke, you burn everything up, and then you get what you get out of each puff. It doesn't matter really. Well, it's not that it doesn't matter how strong it is. Obviously, the stronger it is, you get a notice, but it still doesn't last any longer. It's finished as quickly as it's going to be finished. But when you vape, dry herbs, the stronger the herbs you put in there, the longer they're vaping for. Headlands, will you be my mama? Will you be my mama? Not me, or maybe Lucy will. Yeah, she said so. You said, headline said, will you be my mama? And then Lucy said yes. And then she changed the subject and said, I love my V4 too. Sorry, I was genuinely tearing up about what you said. It really means a lot. And I'm not told that much, so thank you. All right, so I take back everything I said about Lucy because part of the reason that I was saying that is because Lucy's not soft. And now she over here telling me some soft shit. That's crazy. I'm just joking, Lucy. You know I'm joking. Oh, and by the way, there was something you asked me yesterday. Was it funny? And I don't think I answered you. Yes, yes, Lucy, it was funny. Soft shit. Pause. Yeah, I guess. I created a monster in my chat. I got people grasping at straws. Pause. Everything is a pause now. Like I said, I have created a monster. That is my own fault. So, peoples. What do we think about the question posed in the title? Which one, we're not going to say is more safe because that wording indicates that we think that one of them is actually okay, which is not the case. But which one is less safe? Which one is more unhealthy? Vaping or smoking, and why? Will call me out. Pause. Yeah, see, but not on that. Call me out and not pause. I don't smoke. Pause. So what? Yeah, you can still have an opinion about it though. Matter of fact, from the non-smokers, that's even more important because it's like, what's the difference to you between somebody that's vaping and somebody smoking? Like, which one bothers you more? Which smell d- do you dislike having to smell more? Mister the Legend is legendary. Yeah, that's crazy. So the sun is still out right now. Okay, my opinion, vape research shows mold in lungs. Oh, migrate are the worst. Migrate are the worst. I didn't know about the mold. I gotta look into that shit. Cigarettes are worse, but vapes are more addicting. Like, I don't know. Well, what were you trying to say, Legend? I don't know if the vapes are more addicting. It very well could be. I really don't know. But back when I used to use nicotine, um, the fucking the vape wouldn't do it for me. I could sit there and vape all day and never get fully satisfied. Smoke a cigarette, instantly satisfied. Legend, I know it's a typo, bro, but what were you actually trying to say? Oh, the cigarettes. Got you, got you, got you, got you. Got you, got you, got you. Now I understand. Got you now. I can understand. I understand what you was trying to say. So now I understand. I'd rather have second of vape than cigarettes from an outside source. Secondhand smoke. See, and that's why I was asking because, like I said, me personally, with the dry herb vapes aside, traditional vapes with e-liquids, I don't trust that shit at all. I don't want to be breathing none of that bullshit in. I don't know what that's gonna do long term. Like we already know exactly what the cigarettes do to people, and even though that's an unfavorable outcome, it's like I know everything on the list, and obviously I had been willing to roll the dice with those things for all those years. But with the vaping, it opens up a whole new, or the e-liquids and shit, opens up a whole new genre of possible complications that you're gonna have to deal with, and it's like, uh, I'm good. So that's the way that I look at it. Is really the difference, but who knows? I could be wrong too. Lucy said, "I'd rather have my lungs pulled out of me than smoke." That wouldn't be good, Lucy. I think it's probably better to smoke. Like if somebody was really about to pull your lungs out, like if you were like tied up on a table and they were getting the scalpel ready and all that shit, and they marked you up and marked them, they already opened up your gown and all that shit, and he was about to fucking cut you open, and he was like, "Hey, listen, we're gonna give you one more fucking chance. You want to smoke or you want to do this?" I recommend you just smoke in that instance only though. Second hand smoke, but rather not smell either if I don't have to. Facts. The only thing that pissed me off about the smoking thing, like the non-smokers, is that in New York, and I'm pretty sure Florida, probably most places now, there is no place that the smokers can go enjoy themselves. There's plenty of places that non-smokers can enjoy themselves. Like all the fucking bars and all the restaurants shut down smoking. Now nobody can smoke. So if you're a non-smoker, you get to go to any fucking restaurant you want and enjoy your meal in peace without having to have any smoke. But if you're a smoker, there is not a fucking place out there, not one place that you can go there, enjoy your meal, and smoke a cigarette at your fucking table when you're done eating, like we were able to do in the old days. So it's really unfair. It shouldn't be any kind of laws governing that. It should be a free market economy thing. There should be somebody sitting at home thinking like, man, how can I get rich? I got an idea. Let me open a non-smoking restaurant. So this way, all the people that don't like to smell smoke when they're eating, they'll fucking come to my restaurant instead of going somewhere else. But no, the law gotta fucking come in and force people to fucking do things a certain way. So now nobody can make money off of it, and nobody that smokes can enjoy themselves without, in public at a restaurant, which fucking sucks. Legend said, but rather not smell either if I don't have to. Uh, Legend. My lungs go off the charts. Actually, Mr. Bragger, Mr. Bragger Bragger. Mr. Burger Burger. Come on, Mr. Burger Burger. Mr. Burgbastic. And you're fantastic. He's Mr. Boombastic, the legend fantastic. He thinks he can do anything better than you. He likes to one up. Me too. Hello. Me, hold on a second. Legend said, it's not my scene. I'd rather spend money on bicycle parts. I'd rather not spend money on shit. Can you grow your own bicycle parts? Maybe 3D print them. Me too now. I don't want to accept my V4 is total. Sheesh. Stating facts, not bragging. Man, you know I mess with you, legend. But that's what I'm saying. Whenever somebody talking about something, you always gotta tell them, pause, that yours is better. And that should be funny AF. That be funny AF. AF, 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 AF. Funny AF. Is this the fresh one? Yeah, that's the fresh one. Hey, back in the day, they used to mean a slap. If you talked out of tone and an adult holds you, hey, an adult heard you. You want a fresh one? All right then, shut up. See, that's why fucking these kids are so miserable. The sport of riding, because when they're kids, they start fucking flipping out, and the parents are like, "Oh, honey, you know, calm down, and I'll give you a reward when we get home." Nah, 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 nah. Hey, you want a fresh one? Then knock it the fuck off. Lucy. I was at a red light. Lucy said she was at a red light and the truck hit her from behind. Pause. Nice. And I went flying off my bike and it kind of looked like a right angle because he was on his phone hitting one. That sucks. I already knew the story, but still, that sucks. Hitting runs, even though I've been guilty quite a few times in my life of hit and run. Obviously, way past the statute of limitations. Statute of limitations. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about that shit right now. But yeah, so definitely had my fair share of hit and runs where I was the one running. So it makes me feel so bad to hear shit like that. It's like now someone that I know is gonna have to go in some junkyard that does this all day, and it's a problem. Pond Angler. What's good with you, Pond Angler? Welcome back to the chat. Today we are discussing smoking versus vaping. Which one is worse? I think it depends. I think the vaping is worse if and only if it is an e-liquid. And the smoking is worse, is right behind that and right in front of dry herb vaping. No e-liquid, just straight dry herbs in the vaporizer. Which we are probably gonna do really soon. Uh, I just need to make sure that my batteries are charged. I got two new batteries inside the house. You know what? I don't know why I don't have this charging right now. That would make sense because I do have a charger for it. Couldn't find you for a while. Can you not delete the streams after you finish? I don't. Oh, on this channel, you know what happens? I gotta figure how to change the settings. YouTube defaults to making all the streams private after they post, and you gotta go in there and change that setting. So on my other channel, they automatically post after I'm done, but on this channel, they go private. And that's the reason. I'm glad you said something because I wouldn't even have thought of that. But that gotta be it. Let me see something. Yeah, that's the usual. All right. Put this away. Can you give me a blue name? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember I told you once I get my watch hours. Remember we said the blue names don't count towards watch hours. And I need the watch hours on this channel. But I'll tell you what, next time remind me next time I see you on my other channel, the motorcycle channel. And on there I got you for sure. Absolutely. And that one is a much bigger channel anyway. This one has 121 subs. The other one has 14,121. So better channel to be a mod on anyway. You can't find it? Alright. Do me a favor, Legend. Yeah, you do, Lucy. Legend or Lucy, either one. Can you write the name of my other channel for Pond Angler? And yes. That's it. But Lucy, let me be a pain in the ass. Can you capitalize the first letter of each word so this way it's easy for people to see what spellings and all that. I can't type, otherwise I would do it myself. Well, so Pond Angler, here's what you gotta do, right? You just go into the search bar on YouTube and you put the at sign, and then with no space or nothing, start typing out what you see right there in front of you. AYEDOOGLAS Antonio, right? But what's gonna happen is you're gonna see that after you get to AYED, yeah. All right, cool, you got it. Yeah, I was gonna say once you get AYED, it's gonna suggest the rest of it for you anyway. Yeah, so Pond Anger on that channel, we ride the motorcycle. It's a live stream on the bike itself and POV. And we go every morning at 7:15 New York time, and then every afternoon somewhere around 5:15 or 5:30. And then once we get back here, that's when I flip into this channel, and we are live on the Unk podcast. That's what it is, people. Yes. When you do a stream on other one, and that's what I've been doing. When you do stream on the other one, or when do you stream on the other one? Like I was saying before, 7:30 in the morning, Monday to Friday, 7:30 in the morning, or seven between 7:15. I tried to be on 7:15, but I'm usually late by a few minutes. And this is on New York time, 7:15 a.m. And then in the afternoon, it's like 5:30 p.m. That's gonna change soon, but not yet. Dang, my first bike was a Ninja 500 and 17. Then I got an Aprilia R660. All those R660s are nice. My first bike was a GSXR 750, and it was a piece of shit, but I loved it. The real bikers. What is good with you, family? Appreciate you for joining us in the chat. We um we took a left a little bit this time around. Um because we are over here discussing something that we normally don't discuss on this channel, which is vaping versus smoke. Which one is more harmful? The real biker said neither. You don't think either one of them is harmful, dude? I don't know, man. I want to say, oh, I mean, I do need it. Yeah, but I'm just trying to see which everybody thinks is more harmful. Because I personally believe that the e-liquids are more harmful than smoking. Smoking is more harmful than vaping the dry herb. But that's why I didn't say which one is healthier for you, because obviously neither one of them is healthy. So I didn't even want to give off that false impression. But which one is less, or not even which one is less harmful, because that even still sounds like you're trying to encourage it. So which one is more harmful? That's the way I was asking the question, because I know they're both no good. You see how oh wait, no. I was just about to talk about I'm a little tired, people. And I was just about to mention some IRL shit that you would have no reason to know. So never mind. Lucy, you should post. Wait a second. Damn thing keeps going away. Lucy, and I almost read the whole thing too. Lucy, you should post more. Yeah, Lucy. Telling you, man. It's content out here. Real bikers, I mean, I do need that. I get it. Makes sense. Um, right now I'm doing neither. Cause my damn vape needs to be charged fully. Up, passed out. That's a sign, people. Time to end the stream. Or I fucking sit here snoring in front of you. Let's see. Lucy said, Pine, I might for sure in the summer. Holding off right now because I used to post on everything possible. I got some pretty bad memories. I gotta share details. We're grown man, but I'm still holding off. That sounds like a pause. Mm, applying, so I got a jump sheet. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm over here dozing off and shit. So Not about to fall asleep on the stream, so I'm about to jump my damn self. But have a good night. Appreciate you. Hopefully we catch you tomorrow. This concludes another live from the Unk Podcast. Later, peoples.